What up? Welcome back to Cool Kid TCG. Have a matchup today. Another second straight Jinbe. Play my good friend Manny. He plays a lot of Hody, plays a lot of Fishman in general. There's a lot of green in general. He cooks some pretty good decks. We're gonna see how this goes. Playing my second straight Jinbe. We again lost the dice roll, but this time we're going second. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Gonna get a Mamba real quick. Manny's offering someone else. Probably should have cut this, but whatever. Anyways, yeah, this is going to be an interesting matchup. Again, Jinbe specifically has access to a lot of resting things, and I kind of don't want my board rested. I kind of like to build my board up and then start establishing 10 costs. So we'll see how this goes. He taps 1 for a Shirahoshi Searcher. We're going to tap 1 for a Cross Guild Event Searcher and search top 4. We can grab a Galdino or an Alvida. We'll grab the Alvida. And then we're going to tap 1 for a Galdino Searcher, search top 4. And we could grab a 4-cost Buggy, a Mihawk, an Alvida, or a Sables. We'll grab the Mihawk. So his blocker, Shirahoshi, can rest to grab a Neptunian or a Fishman Island. There is distinction between Fishman Island and Fishman, I believe. So it's kind of a little bit annoying, I guess. You have to keep really track of certain things. Like, I don't think Hody is a fish. I don't think Shirahoshi can grab Hody, for example. The way Manny said is they're trying to make it like Fishman Island is good guys and Fishmen are bad guys. So he's going to grab a Fisher Tiger, the new one. That one can rest any character on play. Also has something to do with when it's KO'd, you can rest a Dawn to keep it alive, I believe. We're gonna spend 5 life. And the annoying part too is Jinbe's effect allows that Shirahoshi to be constantly restood. Meanwhile, we're going to draw 3, trash 2 with the Alvida. We're pitching a Dofi and pitching I forgot what the other Sables. But we have the Houndblaze in hand. I like the idea of the Houndblaze because I can get rid of that Shirahoshi. That's why I kept that. He's going to search again, rest the Dawn, rest Shirahoshi. He's going to be able to grab a Praline blocker, it looks like. He's on his 5 Dawn turn. He's going to swing 6 life. We'll take, no trigger. And he's going to tap 3 for that Praline and keeping 1 Dawn standing, I believe. Actually, no, he restands a Dawn. So we're going to tap 1 for a Cross Guild Searcher. We're going to be able to grab a 4-cost Buggy. We can swing 5 life. The idea here is we can Croc and Mihawk into Buggy into Mihawk, and I like this idea. So we'll pitch it 2K, Croc and Mihawk, draw 2, trash 1, we'll trash an Alvida. We'll play the Buggy down, sack the Buggy with a 2K Kabaji to play down the Mihawk, draw 2, trash 1. We'll probably pitch the promo Buggy and pass. So now we're starting to look good. Our board's looking good. We got some strong bodies. Alvida is probably the biggest liability to our what we want to do. Because if he rests it, it's a 5K body. It's pretty vulnerable. He's going to tap 6 for the new Jinbe. He gets to rest it, and that Jinbe also gains character rush on turn. So he swings 5 into it. Now he's going to swing 9 into it. And here's where I probably should let that Alvida die. I can also Mihawk block 2K, 1K, I believe. And that's what I'm going to do. I think this is a mistake. I shouldn't do this simply because... he's talking to someone, but I'm trying to show him. I'll give him to two 2Ks. But I shouldn't do this because I should keep my hand size up, and that Alvida is not worth saving. It would be worth saving if I could 10-cost Buggy this turn, but I can't. Now I'm looking at my hand, and it's depreciated assets. I could have played the 5-cost Kabaji down, for example, and then been on my way to bugging. But I was kind of had my heart set on playing this Houndblaze, so I'm going to Houndblaze away. I'm going to buff up that Croc and Mihawk, and I'm going to swing 10 into the Jinbe. I think I should have swung a bigger number. A Jinbe is awful. Character rush is going to really it can be such a big tempo swing. So I think I should have swung a bigger number at this point. And now I'm looking at what I have to do, and I have 6 Dawn. I think I'm going to play an emoji blocker, swing 7 life. And now we're going to tap 4 for the emoji, and we're going to pass. So now, I'm in an interesting spot now where That Jinbe can give character rush. He has 2 swings we kind of need to worry about. He can rest some things. It could just get like, I need my board to be intact to be able to play 10 cost Buggy down. And he's going to tap for the 6 for the Fisher Tiger. It gains character. Well, Jinbe is going to gain character rush. He's going to swing 7 into it. I could let it die. I think I should let it die. Actually, yes, I definitely should let this Alvita die. Because he's going to be able to swing 8 with Jinbe next. I need to keep my Croc and Mihawk alive. I let it die. Now he swings 8 into the 7, and it's not looking good because he swings 8. Oh, wait, he swings 9 into the 7. And I have to block it. I could give 2K, 1K, I think, but then he's going to swing the Jinbe, and I want to get another counter. So I'm just going to give a 1K. So now we're in a spot where I can't Buggy because of the board. I could Buggy, like I have the Croc in my hand. If I could leader ability twice, I have 1 more card in my hand right now. I could get the 10 cost Buggy out. I could pitch to play the 7 cost Croc into the Moji, and then pitch another card to play the 10 cost Buggy and bottom deck that Jinbe, and then from there I'd be in a super strong spot. But I don't have an extra card in hand. So now I'm just thinking what to do. I could 7 cost Croc into that Moji. That Jinbe again giving character rush is really tough. I'm going to tap 1 to search with the cross guild searcher. Could grab a 10 cost, could grab a 2K. I'm going to grab a 2K, but think about which one to grab, Moji or Kabaji. Ultimately going to decide on Moji just because my hand size is so small, I think, at this point. Going to swing 6 life. Going to swing 7 life. He's going to take, and now I'm just going to establish 2 Mojis and pass. 2 cards in hand. I'm hoping to get into a spot where maybe I could Buggy next turn, but he's going to tap 4 for the new Arlong, which is going to gain character rush. He's able to cheat it out because there's 5 rested cards on my side of the field, and he's at 3 or less life. So then he puts a Dawn on it. And here's where I think I'm making mistakes too. He's swinging to the Croc and Mihawk. I think I should let this Croc and Mihawk die. Because if I let the Croc and Mihawk die, even though I'm susceptible to Vanderdeckens, my board's not getting completely decimated, and I can maybe get a 10 cost Buggy out. But I'm trying to keep this Croc and Mihawk alive. I'm to the point where I'm even giving the Mihawk blocker for it. I think I'm just making a bunch of mistakes in this game. He's going to end his turn, restand the Jinbe, restand the Dawn. And now at this point, I think the game's like pretty much out of hand. I'm thinking about what to do. There's no way I can get a 10 cost Buggy to stick, but I'm thinking about how much it sucked having that Arlong come down. So I'm going to make a reactionary move where I'm just going to try to get rid of this Jinbe. I'm going to swing 5 life. He gives me counter, I believe. So now I think the move here is we can Croc and Mihawk into something, and I'm going to also just establish the 10 cost. Well, when I say establish, I'm going to play the 10 cost Buggy, bottom deck his Jinbe, and bottom deck the Buggy as well. Maybe a move I should have done last turn, because if I do that, his Arlong doesn't gain character rush. Like maybe I should just cut my losses and just really hard. So I'm thinking about what to do. I'm going to pitch a Mihawk. To play a Mihawk, draw 2, trash 1. We'll pitch another Mihawk, and now we're going to leader ability. Pitch. We're going to pitch a 10 cost Buggy to play a 10 cost Buggy. I'm thinking about what I want just one last time if I actually want to Croc and Mihawk into the Moji. I think Croc and Mihawk and Emoji is also a good play. But I'm ultimately going to just bottom deck his Jinbe. Which I think this is a move that would have been much more impactful if I did that last turn. This turn, it feels a little weird. But I'm really worried about this game getting out of hand, which it kind of already is. That Jinbe's facilitated a lot of stuff. But now my board's only 2. He's going to tap 6 for a Watamatsu. This is a 6/8 vanilla. He's going to swing 7 life. We'll take, no trigger. He's going to swing, looks like 7 life again. I could give counter, I believe. I could have 2K, 1K. But he's going to swing 7 after this. We'll take, no trigger. And now he's going to swing 7 again. And we can block 1K. He restands Fisher Tiger and a Dawn at the end of the turn. And then now it's like, I don't know what to do. If we could 10 cost Buggy and get it to stick here, but like, we're going to leader ability, play Croc and Mihawk, draw 2, trash 1. We'll pitch the. We're gonna pitch the promo Buggy, and then now we'll play down the Moji. And here's where if we had a 10 cost Buggy, we could have Buggied 1 away. Like we could have Buggied maybe the Watamatsu away, and we do have 2 blockers to stop 2 swings. But like if he put his Dawn just right with the amount of cards in our hand, he could swing his leader as well, not counting the fact that he could have things that could rest things. So we're already just like, this is a losing game at this point, but we're going to continue playing it out. I have 4 Dawn standing, so the move here is I believe I have to play a 3rd blocker down. I'm going to swing, I believe, into the Arlong with the Croc and Mihawks, but like I can't afford to swing any, so I'll swing 5 first to see if we can get a card out of hand. We do. So now there's a chance that the Croc and Mihawk swings potentially could go through. Essentially what I need to do is I need to clear that Arlong, and while keeping the 4 Dawn up, I'm thinking also if I want to just put 4 Dawn on a Croc and Mihawk and swing a huge number to it, but he has the Praline blocker, so ultimately decide not to. Really just gotta hope like something happens weird where he just lets it die. So we're gonna tap 4 for Gabaji, 2 cards in hand. You could also swing the Praline. The Praline's only a 1 Dawn investment too. And this is not counting him having anything that could rest things like Hody or anything like that. But he's immediately going to start off with a Fisher Tiger, I believe, that rests my Mihawk. Now he's going to tap, I think 3 in totality for Elephant Gatling to rest my Moji. And then now it's like I give the 2K, 1K, I give the blocker, he got it. So ultimately, I made a lot of mistakes this game. One of the things I think, like looking back on this, I made a lot of mistakes. I think one of the things was like the Houndblaze. I saw the Houndblaze and I saw an opportunity to get rid of Shirahoshi, which is a very annoying card. But I pitched the 7 cost Dofi to do that, and I think the 7 cost Dofi would have been an excellent card to play to get rid of the Jinbe. Well, not get rid of, but like delay the Jinbe, bounce it back to his hand, make him play the Jinbe again, because the more that Jinbe was on board, the more like value he got out of it. And I think like, yes, he could play it again, and yes, he could rest something, and yes, he could gain character rush, and it would be bad, but like it would be better than that, plus like a Fisher Tiger type of thing. On second thing was when he swung into the Alvida and I turned the Mihawk sideways to protect it heavily. I think that was a mistake. That got too much cards out of my hand, and I wasn't able to, like, I wasn't going to 10 cost Buggy the next turn, so I should have just let that Alvida die. Those were some of the big mistakes. I think also, I feel like at that point, I think I had lost the game. Then doing the 10 cost Buggy when I did to get rid of the Jinbe, I don't know how to view that move, because to me, like, I wish I could have, if I kept the 10 cost Buggy, maybe I can 10 cost Buggy and get it to stick the next turn. But like, I don't know, like, I had to get rid of that. Jinbe was he was getting so much value, I was scared. I probably could have done that much better. But I don't want to take anything away from my opponent, Manny. He cooked me. Shouts out to him, and he went on to win the tournament, so congrats to him. Anyways, let me know in the comments anything else I could have done differently. Really appreciate you guys, and see you next time.